be no issue at all. It should not be no issues. But I just came out here to say happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful that you get to see another day, another holiday, another something with somebody or talk to somebody. Be be happy that you are still breathing, that you are still healthy and still living on this side of the world. Because not everybody is living on this side of the world today. They might not even be living tomorrow either. And just be thankful that you get some more time here on this earth to, you know, cross paths with someone, to laugh and talk with them, to learn something new with them, whether it's for a short time. It's going to be a lot of short time moments. But be thankful that you get those moments with those folks. And be thankful and not hold grudges. See, people be holding grudges and then they get mad, then they don't want to talk, then they want to be in their feelings. Stop being in your feelings. It's not personal. Get over it. It's just like going to work. It's not personal. It's work. Get over it. Get over yourself sometimes. Stop being in your feelings all the time. Why? Why are you in your feelings? For what? It makes no sense. There's too many people out here that got mental issues and illnesses and other stuff they dealing with, stresses. So stop being selfish on your communication part. You know, if you want to be selfish alone and in your own. Don't be selfish with someone who's trying to help you. Even if you don't feel like they helping you, they are helping you because they providing shelter, or they providing food, or they providing, a car if they helping you get a car and the other person name or whatever the case is. Be thankful. Stop doing all this extra stuff. Then you want to be on something different. Okay, cool. That's cool. Ain't nobody trying to argue, debate, trying to get into nothing with nobody. Just know that at the end of the day, it don't matter if you ever speak to the person. If you feel like that person walked away from you, if you feel like that person ain't give you their all, just know that they still getting blessed, because there's always going to be somebody blessing that other person that you feel some type of way about. Always remember that. They always going to get blessed because they ain't doing nothing negative to nobody else. They're not giving that negative energy to somebody else. They're sending out positive vibes. They're sending out positive energy. They're encouraging somebody else. So they still going to get blessed if you think that they left you in the cold, or you think something. Like, my friend of 20 plus years wrote a message that was just like, wow, really? That's how you feel? Okay. Listen, baby girl, I was still making payments on a bill. Even if you didn't speak to me, I always try to keep my word. So I'm not going to take something away from you because you feel some type of way. Why would I be that petty? I don't need to be petty because I said I was getting it for you. If you don't want it, okay, fine. But I'm going to still make the payment because it's in my name. I don't feel no type of way. I'm not throwing no shade, but I know you got to figure out your own life. I can't figure it out for you, just like you can't figure out mine. I went through some stuff, let me tell you. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff people don't even know I went through. Some stuff I did say something about, but a lot of the other stuff, I ain't talk about it. It was what it was. I went through it. I got through it, and I was cool with that. So, you know, fast forward, it's 22 now, almost going into 23. There's a lot of people who thinking about how they treated me or how they did something negatively. Did I hold it against them? No, I didn't. Did it take me some time to forgive? Oh, yeah, absolutely. It did. It took some time to forgive. It took some time to forget about it. It took some time to not talk about it. Yeah, time equals patience. Sometimes you have to be patient with yourself. Sometimes you have to be patient with the outcome of things that's happening in life. But walking away from something that you stop talking to me, hey, I think that's been over the years that you have came in, left out, came back, left out. And I don't be saying nothing because people have they seasons. Like I said, you have season 1 that somebody may be in, and then it might be season 15 before they come back in there. And, they catch back up with you. And then it might not even be no seasons that they catch back up with you or talk to you or ever see you again. But you know what? It's a blessing that they were a part of your life for that amount of time, because they taught you something about yourself. They also taught you something in how to deal with people who are not always good for you, and or they're unhealthy, or some of them may be healthy, but you might not be used to it. You might not be in tune with how they move. So when you start making moves and you start moving, you get to understand the reason they move the way they move. But again, people, really, like, it's not necessary. Is it really necessary to hold grudges? It's 22. 23 is right around the corner. We gonna really be holding grudges? We really gonna not communicate? We really not gonna talk to people? We really gonna start being victims out here and talking about what people didn't do or why they walked away or why you feel like they walked away? We really doing that? We really doing that? And it's 22. Wow. I could see if this was like 1999, 2000, but this 22. And we still immature. And I'm going to just say this. As black people, we really don't know how to stick together. We really don't know how to communicate well. We really don't know how to figure out our seasons, when it's appropriate for people to be in our lives, when it's appropriate for people to actually help us, when it's appropriate, when it's time to move on, when it's appropriate to let go of stuff. We really don't know how to do that. We really be like holding on to it until we go to the grave. And it's so sad because, like I said, my stepdad just lost his brother today. And, he was so scared about, losing his house and losing this. And he was sick at the same time. But it was like he was still trying to do everything that he could with the amount of time that he had. He was still trying to move around and do stuff. He was still trying to get things done. He didn't know how much time he had, and it's just sad that, you have to be struggling with different things because you feel to talk to somebody or to tell people about what you got going on, or you might have a bill that's due, but because you don't know how to tell somebody how you do your stuff, your business, that be all jacked up. So then the people come in there blinded, trying to figure out how you take care of stuff. It shouldn't be that way. It really should not. But again, You feel how you feel, and that's just what it is. You feel the way you feel because you don't understand why God moved people out the way. He had to move people out the way so that you could get you together, so you could get what you wanted. You knew that you couldn't be here in Michigan. This wasn't even a place that you wanted to be, for one. You've always wanted to be out of the state. So, in order for him to do that, he gotta make some changes in your life. He gotta move some people out the way, because the same people might convince you or want you to stay or want you to be closer to them or want you to do other things. But better opportunities is outside of, say, Michigan, Midwest, East Coast, West Coast, North, South, any of those areas. He might even want you to go overseas and be a missionary or something, or do missionary work. You know, like one of the pastors was saying, not everybody is meant to be married. You might run into somebody that's a good friend and stuff, but they might not be a good wife or a good husband. And be okay with that. You know, it shouldn't be that you just want to be doing stuff because everybody else doing it. Be your own person. I remember growing up and I always wanted my own style. I didn't want to look like everybody else. I didn't want to have the same gear that everybody else had. I just wanted to be Nina, because that's who I was. I was good at being who I was, being Nina. I was named Nina for a reason. What that reason was, I don't know. But I'm learning about my name. I'm learning about who I am. I'm learning about my attitude. I'm learning about my patient level. I'm learning about my pain level. I'm learning about me. And some people, yeah, I did have to leave them in chapter, 21 or 30. I'm 35 going on 36. So a lot of people ain't going to make it into chapter 36 of my life. They might not even make it to see me when I get to 45. They might not see me when I get to 65. Some of them might have already passed away. But don't hold grudges. Don't keep that so close to you that you can't think. So, again, be thankful that you can breathe, you can see, you can hear, you can talk, you can, taste, smell, touch, feel, all of that good stuff that comes with being a human being. Until next time, be nice and kind to one another. It's for real. And always remember to tell somebody you love them. You never know when it's your last.